I went to a seminar that there's an epidemic in the country regarding masculinity, where it has to do with testosterone and bipolarism and schizophrenia, because the statistics are terrible. 1 out of 3 women are beat up, mistreated, or even killed. So there's an epidemic in the country and really globally, from even a global. There's something in the male nature, not all men, but there's something in the male nature of this aggression, taking it out on his female companion, which is weaker. Because will men do that to each other if they know they have the same strength, or will they take it out on their wives, which they know the Bible says is the weaker vessel in the relationship? So what is your feeling on this? Is this an epidemic situation, in your opinion, from your own experience? Give us your experience.
Yeah, so domestic violence is absolutely an epidemic. It's an epidemic not only in our country, but across the world. Femicide, and now we're seeing a lot more what we call family sides, where the abuser not only kills their partner, but also their children and their entire families. And domestic violence as a whole is increasing. It is not going down. Domestic violence related homicides are also increasing, which tells us that as a country we are not doing anything to help prevent the problem or reduce the problem. And when we're looking at prevention efforts, there are none. That's why our organization tries really hard to get into high schools and teach the red flags, because unless we're actually doing things to prevent on both sides, like Shamari mentioned, people who have trauma that's not healed are much more likely to maybe become abusive or become victims of violence. And we have to start teaching the red flags at a young age, or this is going to continue to grow and become a larger and larger problem. And I do want to point out, domestic violence does happen regardless of gender. There are women who are abusive as well, and it's all about power and control. It's 100% about power and control and needing to have that in a relationship. Because someone who's abusive to their partner and says they have an anger management problem does just fine at work. They can manage that testosterone at work. They can, when someone confronts them, but behind closed doors, it's in a completely different situation.
Exactly.